This next contest, set for one fall with a 1 hour time limit, is for the PWR Heavyweight Championship. Your referee in charge when the bell rings, Bill Kitty. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, he is the challenger, hailing from the west side of Cleveland, Ohio, and he says he is the greatest wrestler ever to come out of Cleveland, weighing 243 pounds, the Big Daddy of Destruction, J-Rocc.
The man, the myth, the legend, J-Rocc Daddy, the Big Daddy of Destruction, in your challenger for the PWR Heavyweight Champion. This is the moment J-Rocc has been waiting for. This is J-Rocc's time. He has said it time and time again. And everybody, and I mean everybody, just might have to give it up one time for the Big Daddy of Destruction. There is a very good possibility that man will be holding championship gold above his head by the time the final bell tolls of this match. Right now, you are looking at a former PWR Tag Team Champion, a former PWR Lake Erie Champion. But what you are not looking at is a former or current PWR Heavyweight Championship. J-Rocc plans to turn all that around tonight against John McChesney, reigning and defending champ. Let's send it to Paul Rivas.
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Little T from Erie, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 198 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending PWR Heavyweight Champion, Big League John McChesney.
Your pro wrestling rampage heavyweight champion, Big League John McChesney, making his way to the ring. J-Rocc looking down on McChesney, following him everywhere he goes, corner to corner, turnbuckle to turnbuckle.
And you know what, Ted? He is not only stalking his prey, but he is watching over his student. He has his eye on the prize and is staring a hole in that target on John McChesney's back. McChesney knows what J-Rocc is capable. J-Rocc claims to have taught John McChesney everything he knows, but nowhere near how much J-Rocc knows.
put you in danger, little baby.
John McChesney, turn around.
Come on, J-Rocc. What's up, Erie? How we doing today?
McChesney knows that J-Rocc is not like any of the others that he's faced. McChesney knows J-Rocc is not like any other competitor he has wrestled before for that championship or not.
There's the bell. This match is officially underway.
You know, McChesney doesn't seem all smiles tonight. But he better keep an eye on the prize. He better keep an eye on J-Rocc. J-Rocc knows what McChesney's capable of. He's not going to let him swoop underneath and take that championship, of which he's held for just about 500 straight days. Is that correct?
That is true. This reign that John McChesney has of that PWR Heavyweight title belt, currently, as of today, March 14th, 498 days.
Incredible.
The second longest reign in Pro Wrestling Rampage history. And coincidentally enough, John McChesney, only the 9th champion in PWR history.
You know, John McChesney looks to get up to that record of big-time Bill Collier. He'll have to defeat J-Rocc here tonight.
J-Rocc and John McChesney. J-Rocc out on the apron early. John McChesney with an upper hand. J-Rocc possibly underestimating his trainee, his student, John McChesney. Richard, it's been a while since John McChesney was in training. I'm almost certain that he's learned way more than J-Rocc has been able to teach him.
You know, I can't help but agree with you. That's correct.
Tie it from J-Rocc and McChesney. McChesney sends J-Rocc to the ropes. Shoulder block from J-Rocc.
McChesney back to the drawing board. J-Rocc, you know, he's still on that game. But McChesney's thinking.
Little Richard, this match set for a 1 hour time limit. And as you can see, these men taking their time, feeling each other out. I have no doubts that this match could go that long.
You're absolutely right. And you know what, Ted? This is not going to be going through the motions like John McChesney very well might have been doing in some of his recent efforts. He defeated Asylum, a man that he's not been able to defeat at all, ever, anywhere.
Remember, back in December, John McChesney defeated Matt Hardy, former WWE superstar, current TNA superstar. It took 2 super kicks to take down Matt Hardy. It took 2 super kicks to take down Asylum. What will it take to take down the big daddy of destruction, J-Rocc?
You know, I certainly don't know, and I don't even know if McChesney knows for certain. All I'm saying is I think that this McChesney is not the McChesney that J-Rocc trained and knew to be fresh out of the training school. He is not.
That is true. He is not fabulous John McChesney anymore. He no longer comes to the ring with a Shawn Michaels-esque vibe. He has grown into his own persona. He is big league John McChesney, and he is your PWR Heavyweight Champion.
Well, you know what? He has a big challenge ahead of him.
J-Rocc off the ropes. John McChesney drop kick sends J-Rocc to the floor. McChesney picking up some steam, seeing if the fans want to see him fly. Grabs that top rope. McChesney up and over. J-Rocc back in the ring though. McChesney back. J-Rocc drops the elbow. McChesney, being the smart champion, quickly pulls out of the ring. McChesney chopped to the chest of J-Rocc. Both men trading blows now, elbow for elbow, chop for chop.
You know, you see McChesney still wearing that shirt. That's very unlike him.
J-Rocc chopped to the chest of the champion. McChesney sends J-Rocc back outside.
To say that this is a matchup of two gentlemen that know each other so well.
McChesney flying off the apron. Big clothesline right in the entranceway. McChesney throwing caution to the wind.
You better just stay down there, fat boy.
Referee Phil Kinney starting the 10 count. Both men out on the floor. What's this? J-Rocc. McChesney sending J-Rocc up and over. Flat back onto the concrete floor here in the Saga Club.
Did you hear the thud that J-Rocc's body made when it hit the ground? But you know, McChesney, he can't stand around and gloat. He can't talk to these people right now. He has a bigger task at hand than shaking hands and kissing babies.
McChesney sends J-Rocc back inside.
Come on, John, let's go. Don't get cocky, John. You can't get cocky tonight, John. This is borderline your biggest challenge yet.
McChesney up on that second rope. J-Rocc coming back, though.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You have to learn it. You have to learn quick, John. This man is not to be taken lightly.
J-Rocc just trying to brawl there a little bit with John McChesney on the mat. J-Rocc with the upper hand now. J-Rocc almost trying to pull that left arm out of its socket. And Richard, I don't know if you've ever dislocated your shoulder. It is not fun.
I haven't, but I can't even imagine trying to wrestle a match, let alone just having it pulled. Trying to continue and retain a championship? You know, both of these men, they have studied one another. J-Rocc has studied John McChesney's recent matches as of late. And to say that John McChesney hasn't studied a lot of J-Rocc's older stuff could be true, but how much has John McChesney studied of the recency of J-Rocc? Does he really know what J-Rocc can bring to the table now?
J-Rocc trying for a quick pinfall. Wrenching on that left arm, pulling every muscle, every tendon. Both men back on their feet now. McChesney trying to fight out. Quick shots to the midsection of J-Rocc. Chop to the chest. And another one. We see McChesney nursing that arm. McChesney collides with that turnbuckle. J-Rocc moves. Another attack on that injured arm. J-Rocc wrenching again on that arm, almost trying to make John McChesney submit. Phil Kinney doesn't see it though. McChesney, foot on that bottom rope. J-Rocc being forced to break the hold, lest he be disqualified.
You know, and I mean, you might be able to hear Lil D's voice up here on stage. She's exactly where she needs to be. She is helping John more up here than she would be at ringside. I mean, J-Rocc, he doesn't care about anybody else. He cares about that title. John McChesney, on the other hand, cares very deeply about Lil D, wants to make sure that she is of the best health, looking out for her. She is helping John the most right now by cheering on from the stage, giving him a peace of mind to know that she is in safety.
You can hear Lil D, Richard, as you mentioned, up here on the stage, really cheering on her boy, Big League John McChesney now. Big League coming back, chops to the chest of J-Rocc, the challenger. J-Rocc, almost just a quick yank on that injured arm of McChesney.
And surprisingly enough, J-Rocc is in control as of late. You know, he talked with us last month, right here at the commentary table. Did commentary for Asylum versus John McChesney. He had quite the insight to John McChesney. He opened up my eyes to a different side of John McChesney that I wasn't aware of. J-Rocc has been around the block with John McChesney years ago, but not as of late. These men have grown and changed over the couple of years that they haven't been in the ring together.
John McChesney lifting J-Rocc up onto his shoulders.
Great deal of weight, electric chair down to the mat.
John McChesney trying to make the crawl over to J-Rocc. J-Rocc back to his feet. John McChesney up again. McChesney chop to the chest of J-Rocc. J-Rocc from the ropes. Goes for the clothesline. McChesney with another chop. Oh, J-Rocc catches that chop. Oh! Richard, that wasn't a chop. That was just a big open palm slap.
But that gave him the confidence he needed. John McChesney on a roll now. Northern Lights.
With a bridge 1-2. J-Rocc kicking out at 2.
Come on, I mean, McChesney, you know, you got to think on your toes, man. Think on your toes. J-Rocc already stirring to his feet. John, you got to turn around. You got to think on your toes. You got to think fast. That's the thing about John McChesney. He's a very intelligent competitor.
McChesney, another chop to the chest of J-Rocc, sitting the challenger up on that top turnbuckle. Oh no. J-Rocc just shoving McChesney down off the turnbuckle.
You know, the same goes for J-Rocc. He can't waste time.
McChesney lifts up those boots, plants them right into the face of J-Rocc. McChesney back up to that top rope. Oh my God, brings J-Rocc down. McChesney turning up the band, looking for that super kick. J-Rocc catches it, roll through. Referee Phil Kinney counting a 2 for that pin attempt. McChesney has J-Rocc in that fireman's carry.
He hits that TKO style maneuver.
J-Rocc kicking out at 2 once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this match once again for the PWR Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Big League John McChesney. The challenger, the Big Daddy of Destruction, J-Rocc. It goes much deeper than that. McChesney, the student, the trainee of the trainer, the teacher, J-Rocc. These men have known each other for over, I believe it was 15 years. J-Rocc was saying when he was on commentary with us last month. McChesney looking for another super kick. Another super kick attempt, that is. J-Rocc. Richard, I thought we had a new champion there.
You know, Ted, we've seen videos and words posted by those of Ray Rowe and Shane Taylor, both former members of the Cleveland Mafia, and both waged war against John McChesney on countless occasions. Shane Taylor, a former member of Team Big League back in its day, they both said the same thing. There is no definitive winner until the final bell tolls. These men are so tough, they know each other so well.
McChesney, another super kick attempt. J-Rocc catches it once again. McChesney nails a super kick into the face of Phil Kinney.
Yeah, Phil's out. It might take 2 to get rid of Asylum. It might take 2 to get rid of Matt Hardy. Phil Kinney only takes 1. It only takes 1 for Phil.
J-Rocc pin attempt on McChesney. 1, 2, 3. Phil Kinney is out though. Nate Pierce is in. Counts the pin attempt. 1 to 2. McChesney kicking out at 2. This match continues.
You know, super kicking Phil Kinney might have been McChesney's saving grace right there. J-Rocc is in absolute shock. He's beside himself. He thought he knew what it was going to take. He thought he had a...
J-Rocc chopped to the chest of the champion. And another one lighting up that chest of McChesney like the North Star. J-Rocc setting McChesney up for something on that top turnbuckle. McChesney shots to the midsection of J-Rocc.
Inverted suplex there by John McChesney.
McChesney comes back out, crossbody. J-Rocc rolls through on the pin attempt. 1, 2. John McChesney, pin attempt. What's this? John McChesney retains the PWR Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner and still PWR Heavyweight Champion, Big League, John McChesney.
Well, Richard, it looks like Big League John McChesney's title reign will live to see day 499 and the milestone day 500. The Big Daddy of Destruction defeated at the hands of your champion here tonight. But that's not all. We are not done here. The 2015 Rampage Rumble is coming up later on tonight. Once again, Big League John McChesney victorious, retaining that PWR Heavyweight Championship against his teacher, his trainer, the Big Daddy of Destruction, J-Rocc.